Okay, so the first thing that we're going to look at on here is the base. And the base is going to be, again, everything from the major blood vessels, like, and up. So it's going to be all right here. And then if you turn it to the back, it's going to be here, like, right around here. This is the base of it, and it circles all the way around the entire heart. Next is the esophagus of the heart. And that is right here. That is what is known as the esophagus of the heart. And next to the trachea, which is right next to it, right here, this is the trachea of the heart. Now we're going to do the layers of it. So around, of course, this is going to be the outer layer. Right here, that is going to be the epicardium. Then if you open it up, you're going to have like epicardium, myocardium, and then you're going to have on the innermost side, you're going to have like endocardium in here. Right, like right in here. But it's very, very hard to see on this model. Next we have the trabeculae cornea, which
Corneae. Trabecula corneae.
I'm working on it. It's 52 and 53, and I'm trying to find it. I know, right? All those people.
This is why I'm not recording it.
52.
Alright, back in business.
Is going to be the trabeculae cornea.
Hold on.
Right here.
Okay.
Trabeculae cornea.
Corneae.
Corneae, whatever. Trabeculae corneae. Right there. Now.
Wait, it's underneath what? The auricle?
This is underneath. What is this? This is the ear thing.
The auricle. Why would there be an ear on the heart,
No,
Sarah?
this is like the ear-like thing.
Yeah, it's called the auricle.
Oh yeah, there we go.
But what auricle is it?
It's the right and left. It's the auricles. They're just called the auricles.
There's two of them.
Right
There's
and
one.
left.
Yes. Which one is right and which one's left?
I am getting there. All right, now if you want to orient yourself according to the heart, we're going to orientation now. So if you look at this, this is going to be the right side of the heart, and this is going to be the left side of the heart.
So, 10 seconds ago,
if you,
my question is, it was the right auricle.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, let's see, because this is the right. So if you put this on your heart, it's going to go this way.
Oh god, I just hurt myself.
So here is the right side, because in anatomical position, this is my right hand, right, and this is left, so left. Right side, left side.
Alright.
So now we're going to put it back here. So, you
Okay,
have,
so we're pretending like it's on the body at this point?
yes. So remember, this is the right side, and this is the left side.
Alright.
Now, as far as the ventricles go, we have those, and if you open up here, this is the ventricle in here, and this is like the ventricle on the outside, so it's going to run all right here. This is the ventricle.
Which ventricle?
The right ventricle.
Okay.
And then if you look on this side, it's the same thing on the other side. Here is going to be, right here is going to be your left ventricle. Now we are going to go to the atrium. In here is going to be your right. There we go. Yes, right. This is going to be your right atrium. And then on the other side, same thing. It's going to be your right atrium is right at the
Left.
Sorry, left atrium. Oh my god. Right, left. Right atrium, left atrium. So if you put this back, these are the auricles that are over top of it. So the auricles sit right over top of the atria.
Okay.
Which is easier to see, so then if you look on here, this is where the atrium is, and then this is going to be the ventricle.
Left.
Yes.
Be specific. Left auricle, left ventricle.
Now, we're going to do the intraventricular septum. That is going to be, if you open up everything, that is going to be this right here, the dividing wall in between the two ventricles. Next, we have the tricuspid valve, which
Oh my gosh, whatever you do, do not move the model.
the right side, because the tricuspid valve is always on the right side. So that is,
Yes,
yeah.
that side right there.
This is going to be the tricuspid valve, right in here. Now for the bicuspid valve, that is going to be on the left side of the heart. So the bicuspid valve is going to be right here. These are also known as the atrioventricular valves or the AV valves. This is your left AV valve and this is your right AV.
Isn't one of them also known as like the mitral?
Yes.
Whatever
The
the hell it was.
left AV valve is also known as the bicuspid or mitral. So this one is the left AV valve, also known as the bicuspid or mitral. And this is the tricuspid valve, also known as the AV valve.
Okay.
Okay, so next we have chordae tendineae, which are going to be the little string-like things that are coming off the valve. So if you see, that is going to be this right here, these string-like things right there, and then on here, string-like things, that is the chordae tendineae. Now, next you have the papillary muscles, and that is the red things coming off of it right here. This is all going to be your papillary muscles.
God, it's so dark.
Right there.
Hold on a second.
Papillary muscles. Okay. Now you have the aortic semilunar valve, and that is going to be right in here. Now, in the plastinated heart, it's a little bit different because it looks almost like it's coming off of here, but you have to remember that it's not. It comes in here because this is not the aorta. This is the pulmonary trunk. So it's kind of confusing, so don't confuse this valve with the aortic valve because that's not the aortic valve. So here is the aortic semilunar valve right in there.
Okay.
And that is always going to be associated with the left side of the heart because the aorta is always with the left side. And then the pulmonary semilunar valve is what I was talking about, which is right here because that is the valve that is connected with the pulmonary trunk, which is going to the lungs. Okay. Now, the superior and inferior vena cava, that is going to be right here. This is the superior vena cava. And this right down here is the inferior vena cava.
Okay.
Next, we have the pulmonary trunk, which I already pointed out. This right here is the pulmonary trunk. And then the right and left pulmonary arteries, those are going to be, yes, these are going to be the, that is one of them, and where is the other one? Find it. Okay. Well, it's going to be right in here. It comes out in the back, which you can't see, but this is where it's going to divide.
I'm sorry, what is that again?
These are the right and left pulmonary arteries. They just are what branches off of the pulmonary trunk. They're really hard to see on this one, but
It looks like there's only one of them.
yeah, this one, if you look up top, this would continue back through this way and come out this way. You just can't see that. So this right here is where it would continue out. It just, you
Oh,
it,
yeah,
you can't
it just
see
doesn't.
it.
Okay.
It doesn't carry out on
It's
this model.
covered by
Yes. They don't have it on that model.
right and left. Say it again, right and left what?
The right and left pulmonary arteries.
Okay.
Now, for the pulmonary veins, let me just locate. These are going to be your pulmonary veins, because veins are, on this model it's really good because veins are going to be your red things, and, well, not always, but for pulmonary, these are going to be your pulmonary veins, because your veins are going to be carrying blood into the heart, and the arteries are going to be carrying it out.
So the veins are red on this model. I mean, no. Yes.
Yes,
And
and
the
the
arteries are
arteries
blue. So these are the veins.
And then, yes, these are the pulmonary veins, and these are the pulmonary arteries.
The right and left. Okay, alright, this is making sense now.
Now,
Wait, what are the veins called? Just veins?
they're
Or
pulmonary veins.
Okay.
Same thing, pulmonary veins, pulmonary arteries.
okay, alright.
Now we have the aorta.
And there's just two of each? Two
Yes.
pulmonary arteries and two pulmonary veins?
Yes, but they just group the pulmonary veins together. They call this right and left pulmonary arteries, but
Okay.
they just kind of group it. Now, this big red structure right here is going to be your aorta.
Yep.
I don't know what that is.
White, yeah.
And it's very, I like to call this as, it helps me identify and orient myself. It's just the biggest, like, structure that we have, which with the things coming off of it.
Right on top of the pulmonary trunk.
And on the plastinated heart, which we did a video of earlier, it's very easy to confuse the trunk with the aorta and figure out which is which, because they're very close together, and they're not nicely colored. Now for the right and left coronary arteries, those are a little bit harder to find.
Silver nitrate, 2 words like sodium chloride, 2 words.
Coronary, hold on, let me find them. These were the blue things that were okay.
It's not a long video. We're at 11 minutes.
Oh god. I know.
This isn't their seat. Those seats are not assigned.
This is just taking a little bit. Okay, there we go. A little bit hard to see on this one. Yeah. Now, these are going to be
She's talking about the
right here. The
right coronary and the left
arteries.
coronary arteries.
These are going to be on here. Right coronary arteries. This is going to be your right coronary artery, and this is going to be your left coronary artery. Right coronary artery, left coronary artery.
Okay. So the left coronary artery is really on that septum. That
Always the first day
Yes.
whatever that.
It's on. It's kind of. I like to say that they're lining up with the pulmonary trunk because they come like right on the outside.
Oh, I see.
Of the
Okay.
Pulmonary trunk.
Good.
It's a good locator for them.
Can you close that right auricle or whatever?
It is the right auricle.
Oh yeah, I got it right.
Cardiac veins that we have to find. And veins are. Here we go. So let's just put this back on here to orient. This is going to be your cardiac veins right here. They're
All
gonna
the
be
blue?
Yes, all of this blue is going to be your cardiac veins. Right.
Okay, would it not be these?
It just carries over through.
Okay.
People will do that.
Now we have the coronary sinus, which I found earlier. Okay. The coronary sinus is right down here. It's just the bigger, bulkier part of that cardiac vein that is right here.
Okay.
So it's just a bigger, bulkier part. And now, for the last thing that we have, is we have the apex, which is right down here. That is the apex.
Did we do the trachea?
Of the heart. Yes, we did. The trachea is right here, which is
Oh,
going
yes.
to be right next to your esophagus.
Yes. All right.
So
Okay.
esophagus and your trachea.
All right.
That concludes the adult heart.